Hi guys, welcome to my website. So this is the intro to my SLP project, which is over food chains. So I'm going to start on the home page. So here is my topic and my name, along with a brief narrative, which will go over the different details that my website is about, and the different things you might see, links, all that good stuff. So first I'm going to start with the theory component. So throughout my SLP, I stuck with my preferred theory, which was environmental science, or environmental education. And so what environmental education is it encourages students to be more involved in their community and the environmental issues that go along with it. I felt like this connected to food chains because food chains often deal with our environment and ecosystems and what happens to certain things based on the different impacts, which include humans. Over here, I have my multiple theory notes on the other theories that I read and the different descriptors there. Moving to classroom application. So you're going to find my NSTA content resources here. This classroom application link has a lot of links in it. You have the benefits and the challenges. Like I said, there's my 3 articles. Down below, here's my 5E lesson plan over food chains, and this was my foundation for my E module. Down here you have my E module. Here you have links that will take you specifically to my E module, which will include all my activities, all my guides for teachers, any kind of task that the student needs to do. You'll find it here. So students click here, teachers, the turn-in folder, all those kinds of things. Down here is my trade book analysis. So I chose Once Upon the Jungle, and then I have my analysis over here. Briefly, I will share about the Once Upon a Jungle. I signed up for this book to go along with my food chains, and I wish I would have found this book sooner, because I would have 100% 1, included it in my E module as some type of hook, and 2, I would have absolutely included it in my lesson when I taught food chains to my current class. This book is a perfect example of food chains and how the flow of energy moves from one living organism to the next. It starts as small as like a flower and goes all the way up to a panther, and then the panther decomposes, it gets old. But great book. I've left the link here if you would like to listen to it on YouTube. Moving on. Next, I'm going to go to the cultural component. So over here on the left, I have some strategies for diverse learners. I'll share briefly. I have a lot of diverse learners in my current class, including students with IEPs, special needs, 504s, tiers, all the things. So I really, different strategies you could use besides these. Just a couple: encourage active learning, group work based on learning styles, promote project-based learning, modify assignments as needed, small group instruction, and of course, if you have a co-teacher or any kind of read aloud, any kind of Chromebook assistance, those are also meeting those needs of the diverse learners. So when I was thinking of my own class, I felt like my SLP was geared towards my own students. And, they need very detailed instructions, which is why I try to keep my instructions brief and to the point. Also, I felt like, for example, my virtual field trip met the needs of my students because it is good for my lower learners because I'm reading it out loud, they're watching it, but it's also good for those higher kids because those higher kids can take it next level and actually complete the assignment outside. Then I have my additional resources. So you'll find my virtual field trip here, which is all about food chains, and me and my dog go on a walk and we find different organisms that help us to build a food chain. It's quite interesting if you want to check it out. Then I have my PSA over my app review, which was Feed the Dingo. You have to build and make your own ecosystem, and it was hard. I'm not going to lie. I did it myself, and it's hard to keep an ecosystem alive because you can't have too much of one thing or not have enough of another. So it definitely is great for probably your higher students and even your lower students. It really helps with those problem solving skills. I've left a link right here if you would like to access that app, another great app that I will be using in the future. So down here you're going to find the link to my STEM careers. I found different STEM careers that went along with food chains pretty easily. Wetlands ecologist, someone who helps support, reefs and helping to balance an ecosystem. A shellfish biologist, again, someone who helps support that balance. A plant biologist, really, really good stuff. So that link is there. Back to the home page. So like I said, I have my narrative here, and then I have my standard, who I am, where I teach. There's me and my husband. But overall, I hope you guys enjoy my SLP website. If you find anything that you would like to use in your own classroom, you are more than welcome to. If you have any questions about anything on here, feel free to email me. Thanks.